Hello and good morning from Disney's Hollywood Studios. So it has been a little bit since we've been to Disney's Hollywood Studios together, and we are here today to do that. So heading inside to go to the entrance right now. I have my Magic Band Plus to hopefully use at some point, as well as I purchased Lightning Lane today. Alright, so we're inside Disney's Hollywood Studios right now, and we are heading down towards the golden statues in front of the Chinese Theater. Okay, so I'm going to unlock all of these again. Okay, so that was Edna Mode, and let's see what Frozone does. Okay, so I'm getting some different audio clips this time. That was great. Okay, so this is Play Disney, and these are all of the statues that I need to unlock here in Hollywood Studios. So first I did Edna Mode.
Darling.
Darling. Called out of retirement, this incredible woman makes capeless outfits a la mode. And then super cool. He knocks villains out cold.
No.
Cool. Okay, I'm over by BB-8s and R2-D2. Okay, quiet and subtle. Okay, and that was pretty quick and easy. So, who did I do first? Technically, probably R2-D2. Loyal Rebel. A dependable ally and hero, this plucky little droid always manages to save the day. And then, whoops, the role model, BB-8s. This well-rounded little droid has the gumption and gadgets to get out of any bind. Cool. So what the plan is right now is just to waste a little bit of time before heading over to Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror, because I got lightning lanes for both of them, but Rock and Roller Coaster is currently down. So we have a multiple experience redemption pass for that, which we can utilize and redeem throughout the entire rest of the day. But we do have a lightning lane for Tower of Terror that starts at about 15 minutes. So it looks like Chip and Dale are having a picnic over here, which might impede the ability to do this. Wait, I think it's vibrating. Okay, heard a little ocean wave there. That's pretty cool. Can I get all the way over there now? It's starting to vibrate. Well, that's beautiful.
I love that one.
And there's Chip in the background eating an acorn.
I love this like floating piano.
Yeah, this one is incredibly cool. Alright, we have one more way over there. Okay, so I unlocked this one first. Undersea Swimmers. This Calypso-loving individual and his yellow and blue pal aren't crabby and don't flounder. Ha. And then Jazzy Guy. This teacher has a spark for music. Okay, just one left to go. Okay, the final statue of Hollywood Studios.
I think you make a great lost toy.
Oh, that was slightly sultry.
Okay.
Well, that was it. I should have unlocked my final statue at Hollywood Studios. Okay, and there it is. Play Pals. This duo might be small, but they have larger-than-life adventures. And there are the fireworks, hooray! So now I've done Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and finally, Animal Kingdom.
Oh, so many in that.
That was a lot. Okay, and now we're heading over to Tower of Terror for our Lightning Lane, which starts in just a couple minutes. So also with this, we can do the Batuu Bounty Hunter game over in Galaxy's Edge, which we might do that a little bit later. We definitely want to get the use out of Lightning Lane though, because I bought that because we're not going to be here all day, but we're trying to get just a fun day today, doing some rides that we haven't done in a while. So I don't think we've ever stopped to look at this particular menu right here. They do have some fun drinks. We might be going to Baseline Tap House maybe a little bit later, so that could be fun to do, but also these drinks do look cool. Okay, so it's currently an hour wait for the Twilight Zone and Tower of Terror, and once we redeem this, we'll be able to get another Lightning Lane pass. Okay, so we just scanned into Lightning Lane. So multiple experience is not a fast pass, it's not a lightning lane. It's what happens if a ride goes down and they give you a redemption lightning lane, if that makes sense, that you can use at that attraction throughout the rest of the day. You're also able to redeem it pretty much at any other identical tier attraction, relevance related attraction at any point throughout the rest of the day too, and it does count as redeemed too, which is pretty cool. Okay, it's posted at an hour wait for Tower of Terror, but so far we have not really encountered a line at all for it. Yes, it's actually very quiet in here right now, wow.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Tonight's story in the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. We invite you, if you dare, to step aboard, because in tonight's episode, you are the star, and this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone.
So I'm not quite sure what happened, but there's literally no line for this at all. So we're just walking straight up to the elevator to ride Tower of Terror. We did it. We rode the Tower of Terror for the first time, and I can't even remember the last time that we rode this. And we just came outside, and there's Max and Goofy inside of the Tower Hotel, the Hollywood Tower Hotel.
Oh, they got cell phones.
Oh, they're taking pictures. They're on vacation. That's why they're at the Hollywood Tower Hotel, I guess. So we just checked, and it does look like Rock and Roller Coaster is back open. So we're gonna go ahead and head over and do that. Also, this is one of the more quiet areas probably in Hollywood Studios. Just back over here by the exit of the Hollywood Tower Hotel, so it's a good place to come over to that gets busy and hot, which is often. There's the entrance to the Hollywood Tower Hotel, to the Tower of Terror, I guess, right there, which was so surprisingly not a wait at all for standby. So now they're going to be absolutely slammed with the standby line because it's only posting a 13-minute wait. So hopefully there won't be that much of a demand for Lightning Lane over here. Right now, if it did just recently reopen, then there might be, but you never know. So it is currently an 80-minute wait right now for a standby, which is all the way outside. So this is definitely accurate. It looks like the Lightning Lane line is all the way outside, but they should be pulling it inside pretty quickly, I hope. So that did not take very long whatsoever getting to Balloon Station for Rock and Roller Coaster. It's a little bit slow right now, just at the load platform. I think it's going to be launching in just a second. There it goes. Nice and blurry. We did it. We rode Rock and Roller Coaster. It was so much fun. Alright, so we managed to do both Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster before noon. That is pretty incredible. Fantasmic is still not come back yet. It, I believe, was supposed to come back in late 2022, which still could happen. Fantasmic is probably amongst one of the final entertainment offerings in general to come back to Walt Disney World. I think it's because they're revamping it and making it better, hopefully. So now we're heading to our next Fast Pass, which is going to be Alien Swirling Saucers back in Toy Story Land. Way back in the day, they used to have these Fast Pass kiosks where you could scan your ticket media and reserve a free Fast Pass for the day, or multiple Fast Passes for the day as you went around the theme parks. So I think the plan currently is going to be going to Toy Story Land and then over to Galaxy's Edge to do the Batuu Bounty Hunter game, and then at some point head over to Baseline Tap House. Okay, so we made it to Toy Story Land. There still hasn't been really much going on with this barbecue restaurant over here. I think we're making some progress. It looks like this is where the crowd is right now because it is getting pretty congested back at Toy Story Land. Okay, so we finally made it over to Alien Swirling Saucers, which I feel like we've tried to ride many times recently. This ride in particular, Brennan was very excited about because she just hasn't done it in a long time. Are you ready for this?
I just think this ride always makes me giggle. Like this one in Tomatos in California. Like some of the most underrated rides to me.
It is pretty fun. Next we are going to be next. After redeeming this Lightning Lane, I did get one for Toy Story Mania, which is going to be for a little bit later, probably. I think we're going to head over to get some lunch from Baseline Tap House. And here we are. It's sort of funny because right in front of us there's a little alien and a saucer, but with no rocket ship. Whoa! Ow! Why do you love this so much?
I don't know. It's so funny.
I'm so glad I got this. This is one of the earliest lightning lanes to grab. Brennan just loves it. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Okay, we stopped. Was that fun?
Yeah.
Just like the dog launch. Okay, so let's go get some food, potentially a charcuterie board, maybe some beer, and then we can come back to Galaxy's Edge to do the Bounty Hunter game on my Magic Band Plus. I think it sounds pretty fun. I saw somebody get the charcuterie a little while ago and it looked really good, and what's sort of funny is that I am not a big fan of charcuterie, or I did it used to be, but now I sort of am. It's like an elevated Lunchable. It really is. To this day, one of the most fun videos that I've ever had making was I ran around Toy Story Land looking for all of these block letters for the entire alphabet, and it took me a couple videos, but I inevitably finally found them. So I do not know a lot about the Bounty Hunter game here in Galaxy's Edge. I think that there are different versions that you can play and unlock. So the Bounty Hunter game is right over here, I think. And I've seen some videos about it and just how it sends you all around Galaxy's Edge, pretty much just as like a virtual scavenger hunt. It seems fun. Okay, so we are heading out of Galaxy's Edge right now. The wait time for Rise of the Resistance, it doesn't seem that bad right now. It's definitely about an hour and a half. I think at least over an hour. It's very hard for whatever reason to see the wait times in Galaxy's Edge. Okay, so we're right around the corner from Baseline Tap House, and then I think we will come back and then do at least 1 or 2 rounds of the Bounty Hunter game in Galaxy's Edge. Alright, I am very excited to get this charcuterie board, which is very different for me because I haven't really been known to like charcuterie. Today, we're getting a charcuterie. Alright, so this is what we got from Baseline Tap House. We each got a respective flights, which are pretty identical, and then we have this charcuterie board, which looks absolutely delicious with assorted meats and cheeses and fruits and breads. So we all got the same beer. So this Golden State Cerveza, this Hefeweizen, and then this Bloody Orange Hard Cider. And then I got this one. This is the Scrimshaw Pilsner, it looks like. And then Brennan got this Red Sea Ale. So we're both very excited to go and enjoy this and relax, and then head back over to Batuu. Alright, so we are all done with our beer, which was very good, as well as the charcuterie. Brennan's bringing one on the go because we're heading back to Galaxy's Edge to try the Bounty Hunter game. I think we're just going to see what it is, pretty much. Okay, so we should be heading right over here to, I think, scan my Magic Band Plus. So in line right now, there is a Bounty Hunter game on the Play Disney app right now, which is currently loading. It says follow your Magic Band Plus to locate hidden targets on Batuu, identify them with your thermal scanner, and earn membership into the Bounty Hunter, into the Batuu Bounty Hunters Guild. So that's pretty interesting. I don't know if you needed to use the Play Disney app in coordination with this over here, but I guess I'll see.
No idea if you can see this on the screen.
It's a little bit hard to see.
Yeah.
So if I'm going the right way, it's going to turn green and vibrate. If I'm going the wrong way, it's going to turn red. I think it'd be a more intense vibration. And if I've located the target, it's going to turn purple. This is going to be very hard to see in the daylight. Okay, to confirm the target, I need to play Disney Parks app.
So we just came from there to get our assignment, and now we're trying to figure out what the next step is.
I think over there, that's where we collect our bounty.
Yeah.
It's a very popular location over here.
Yeah.
So I'm vibrating and I'm turning green right now. I need to utilize the Play Disney app, but the Play Disney app is sort of challenging when it comes to Magic Band Plus.
It's been like very slow to load a lot of stuff recently.
It really is, especially just utilizing them for the golden statues. I have to be very patient to use the app. So we'll see if this works. If not, we might have to come back and do this on its own day, potentially, and just have it just be a Star Wars Galaxy's Edge day. So it was vibrating pretty often, and it was green, and now it is red, and it is vibrating very long vibrations. So that means I'm getting further away from the bounty, but I could not, for the life of me, get the Play Disney app to cooperate. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back and just make an entire day out of the Bounty Hunter game, and just probably have a day at Disney.
Galaxy's Edge.
At Galaxy's Edge, yeah, at Disney's Hollywood Studios probably. It's currently a 90-minute wait right now for Rise of the Resistance, so we could probably come back and do this along with Smuggler's Run too. Maybe have some lunch at Docking Bay 7. Like, look at this, it is still trying to connect to the game on Play Disney. It's challenging. This has been a big challenge with Magic Band Plus probably it's just the connectivity to the Play Disney app.
So I took it from Roy because it was just like constantly vibrating on his wrist, and it looks like the further you get away from the activity itself, it like kind of gives you a notification where it's just like, it's like you're getting colder. But then once you leave the boundaries of Galaxy's Edge, it just shuts off.
Well, that's what it said. If you were close to your bounty,
yeah,
then it's going to be green and it's going to give you intermittent, like, quick vibrations, and then if you're getting further away, it's red, and then it gives a longer vibration.
I was reading that sign about like if you were doing the like assignment part of it, right or wrong.
Well, we're technically on like a bounty right now. We just didn't complete it.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay, so I think we are going to go ahead and head out of Hollywood Studios for now. I know that I got a reservation for Midway Mania over in Toy Story Land, but we recently did that relatively recently, so we'll just come back and just have a day at Galaxy's Edge, I think, just trying to figure out this bounty hunter game that we just can't figure out. I gave Brendan the Magic Band because it was vibrating so violently on my hand. It was just pulsing vibrations through my wrists.
Yeah. We'll make a whole day of it. Like, that'll be more fun.
So today was actually the very first day that I've ever gotten Lightning Lane when our parents haven't been with us. It's exclusively been for us to use at Hollywood Studios, which I do actually think was worth it. We got to do Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror, which were the big rides that I really wanted to do, and I think that it made Lightning Lane actually worth it. Just at least getting to do a few rides, I think, makes it worth it. So we are also leaving sort of abruptly because we need to go pick up Arlo, who we dropped up at the groomers a few hours ago, and he is done, and he has a beautiful haircut. So we'll have to come back and just do the Bounty Hunter game at Galaxy's Edge and hopefully figure out the Play Disney out.
He got ready a lot sooner than we expected because he normally takes a lot longer, so them giving us the call caught us off guard.
He takes hours at the groomers.
Hours, but they're like, hey, he's ready, come get him. And I'm like...
Arlo is our dog, if you don't know that. But as far as just today, a quick day at Hollywood Studios, just getting to use Lightning Lane to at least do Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yeah.
And then Alien Swirling Saucers. It was fun. And we get to have the charcuterie, and we get to have a couple beers over at Baseline, which is what I wanted to do today.
I just enjoyed having just like a nice park day at Hollywood Studios because I feel like whenever we come to Hollywood Studios, it's always for like a purpose. So just to come and have rides and a couple drinks and then try the charcuterie board.
Well, that's what Lightning Lane does, I think, in terms of just salvaging the ability to just ride rides and not wait in line for hours. So we got to do it. We had a good time, and we will be back to do. We also got to just use Magic Band Plus at least to unlock all the statues, the golden statues.
So we gotta go back to Animal Kingdom
Play Disney
again to get the rest of them.
And then just come back for the Bounty Hunter game, which I've heard really fun things about. So I'm excited for it. So let's have a Galaxy's Edge day at some point in the future.
Today.
All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Have a great day. And goodbye.
Bye.